transcribed from Tom Breneman's own restaurant on Vine Street between Hollywood and Sunset Boulevard, Kellogg's Pep and Procter & Gamble's Ivory Flakes serve you breakfast in Hollywood. Friends, millions of people are in the habit of getting up in the morning and then the first thing they do after putting away the old toothpaste or powder is to tune in our program. And speaking of toothpaste and powder, here's a man who ought to get a paste in the mouth, but his teeth took a powder a long time ago. It's Tom Breneman.
Thank you. Good morning, ladies. And good morning to you out there along the party line. A cheery good morning from the ladies having breakfast in Hollywood. And there's plenty of cheers we can send you this morning, because we have us another one of those typical California mornings out our way. Beautiful. That nasty laugh came from Miami, I guess. It's extra cheers we're sending to you confined to sick quarters along the line, too, and special extras to you veterans who may be listening, the many hospitals throughout the nation. The place is packed again with folks from all over the country. I guess every state in the Union is represented, all vacationists and all that sort of thing. And as we open this Ivory Flakes portion of the little broadcast, we'd like to visit a bit. You won't even look at me. Who are you? Well, I didn't think you'd remember. Who are you?
I'm Mrs. H.T. Larkin from Wichita, Kansas.
Hello, Miss Larkin. Good to see you. You having a vacation, are you?
Yes, I
What
am.
you brings you to California? That's a vacation.
I came to visit my son and his wife.
Fine. Your
Los
first trip here?
Angeles. Yes, it is.
Mm-hmm. Oh, we're happy to have you with us. And who are you?
Mrs. James A. Cowball, Glendale, California.
The name again?
James A. Cowball.
Oh, Cowball. Now we'll see if the lady has remembered her name. Who are you now?
Must I tell?
No, you don't have to. She's that fugitive from Don McNeil's program. Hello, honey. Who are you?
I'm Trudy Einheit from Cleveland, Ohio.
Hello there, Shirley. Hello, sir. How are you?
Pretty good.
What's your name?
Dan D. Carpenter, Reading, Pennsylvania.
From Reading, Pennsylvania. Have some friends up your way. Are you from Pennsylvania, sir?
No, Ed Hember from Compton, California.
Mm-hmm. We have a lot of fellows in here this morning. Poor hen-pecked husbands. They couldn't help it. Hello, and who are you?
Miss Nona Spicer from Los Angeles.
From Los Angeles. Are you native?
No.
No? Where are you from originally, Miss Spicer?
Oklahoma City, Oklahoma.
Oklahoma City, Oklahoma. I imagine. Tell us, who are you, anyway?
Mrs. Margaret Ray from West Newton, PA, near Pittsburgh. I'm tickled to death to be on this program. My friends back home are listening for my voice.
We can't go into all that. She's got a great big sunbonnet hat on. And you... What did you say?
I had a bet I'd better get on this program, and I'm so glad to win my bet.
Mm-hmm. How much did you bet?
$100.
$100? Are you kidding?
No.
$100?
$100.
All right. Well, when are you going to collect it?
When I get home.
Well, don't forget the guy that put you on the air. Who are you?
Arlene Severson from Minneapolis, Minnesota.
Severson? That's right. This Friday the 13th, where are you? If anybody worries about bad luck on that day, there are 2 times to worry about it this year. Friday the 13th of September, happens again in December. So you'd better take care. Take care to wash all your fine clothes in Ivory Flakes. That's the way to go about avoiding the bad luck of having them wear out too soon. Bill, what was the good luck you told a friend of yours had?
Oh, my friends found their pretty clothes, gave up to twice the wear when she washed them oh so gently in Ivory Flakes.
Yeah, she found that just exactly that. Found out what the makers of Ivory Flakes did when they had wash tests made on nightgowns and play suits and rayon dresses and many other types of fine garments. When these were given gentle care with Ivory Flakes exclusively, they gave up to twice the wear. And not only that, but sweaters and blouses and house coats retained a practically like new appearance with colors staying bright and fresh for up to twice as long. But when exactly the same kind of things were washed the wrong way with the wrong kind of soap, in a short time they looked as though the worst kind of a Friday the 13th jinx was on them. So go after your share of good luck by looking for a blue and white box of ivory flakes, those thin, delicate, shimmering flakes, which are the flake form of good old ivory soap. Through gentle care with ivory flakes, you can put the date when things have lost their usefulness much farther in the future.
Ivory flakes,
Yeah.
twice the wear. Ivory flakes, twice the wear.
Yeah. Come on, let's all sing it.
Ivory flakes, twice the wear.
Yeah.
Ivory flakes, twice the wear.
That's enough. We're going for a hat now. Oh, that gag. There's a gag hat back there. Queen model.
This is no gag.
I saw one, Johnny, though, that, what happened to it? Of course, that one that walked in late here this morning, that was a dandy. Now I've lost that one, too. Can't find it. These three big sunbonnet models here, I mean, they're strictly a gag hat. I saw, no, that is, this one?
The one right behind it, the pointed one, the brown thing comes up on.
All right, we'll try it on. What's your name?
Mrs. I.R. Scheffler, Houston, Texas.
We'll take it off, Miss Schechter. We'll come off. It doesn't look bad. You know, I'm afraid to put this on. When I was a kid in school, I used to have wear one where it just looked like that. We call them dunce cats. Thank you, Miss Scheffler?
Scheffler.
Scheffler. Let's try yours on, Mother. Who are you?
Don't try it.
What's your name?
Can't get it off.
Who are you?
Mrs. Coons.
Huh?
Mrs. Coons from Westwood. Westwood.
Yeah, your first name.
Zora.
Zora Coons from Westwood.
Mm-hmm.
You
You
having
want to
trouble
get
with
this
it?
on? You
Let
can't
me
get
help
that
you.
on. You can't get it on.
Well, it
Stick
looks
your bald head.
it looks like the hunting season is here, kid. Looks like a technicolored pheasant. Thank you, Miss Coombs. Johnny, get them both a cigar. I am Mrs. Coombs and Mrs. Scheffler from Houston. Thanks for the use of your hat. Here's a movie announcement. Our movie Breakfast in Hollywood opens today in Newville, Pennsylvania at the Newville Theater. And there's another opening in the picture today. It's an extra special one for me. It's in Millersburg, Pennsylvania at the Colonnade Theater. Now, Millersburg is the home of my kid sister, Mrs. Roswell Day, and she's going to be the guest of the manager, Bill Bethel, up there. And we've sent an orchid for her to award to the oldest lady in the audience. And I hope she enjoys the picture. Seems everybody in the family wants in the act. Now, let me see here. I think we'll award our wishing ring now. Before I do that, though, I want to say that next week, as I announced yesterday, next week we're turning this B&H microphone over to Jack McElroy for little lady and yours truly take a short vacation. Not only will we get a rest, but it's going to give me an opportunity to check up on certain gabby individuals who broadcast from Chicago each morning. No. I never have a chance to hear him because we're on the air at the same time his program hits California. But I get secondhand reports how he throws those very clever barbs at me all the time. You know what I'm talking about. Sam tells him what to say. Well, Sam's clever. I'll not mention his name, but pronounced backwards, it's Leo MacNod. Anyway, Jack will be at the helm of Breakfast in Hollywood for the next couple of weeks, and I know you're going to enjoy meeting with Jack again. He's no stranger to you all out there. Now let's award our wishing ring. What is your name?
Mrs. Robert Shea, Texarkana, Texas.
Well, hello, Miss Shea. Will you draw a number, please? You, Mr. Shea?
Yes, sir.
Bob Shea?
Bob Shea.
That's Bob. The Shays are with us. We have 8799 will win the wishing ring. 8799. It's a youngster, isn't it? Oh, no, he's awfully small. Remember, keep saving used fat, ladies. Well, hello.
Hi.
Well, who are you?
Edith Cedar, 9337 National Boulevard, Los Angeles.
From Los Angeles.
Yes,
When
sir.
you got up out of the chair, I said, my goodness,
couldn't even
it's
see
a
me.
youngster.
Oh, I wish I were.
How tall are you, Miss Cedar?
4'10".
Cedar.
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 4 feet 10.
That's right.
Uh-huh. That is without your heels?
That's without my heels.
Mm-hmm.
I'm still under 5.
Well, you jack yourself up to almost 5 feet, don't you? Huh?
About 2 inches.
How long have you been married, Miss Cedar?
Oh, 6 years.
6 years. Uh-huh. And you live in National City, California.
That's right.
Are you?
No, Los Angeles National Boulevard.
Oh, National Boulevard.
That's right.
And tell me this, where are you from originally? California?
Elizabeth, New Jersey.
Oh, yeah. How long have you lived in Los Angeles?
4 years.
4 years. Mm-hmm. Well, you're married here.
No.
Married back there.
Mm-hmm.
You have family?
No.
No? No,
Too bad.
Huh?
That's why. I got about 20 nieces and nephews.
You have about 20 nieces or nephews, but none of your own.
None of mine.
Mm-hmm. Well, are they
I'm
back in New
nervous.
Jersey, are they, Miss?
Yeah.
You getting nervous?
Yes.
Oh, my.
That's the first time I've been at the mic.
It's the first time you've been to... Oh, don't flick those ashes on my floor. Put them in the ashtray. That's what we have... How do you like that? Do you do that at home?
No, you don't clean it anyway.
How do you like... Tell me you're flicking ashes all over the nice carpet. Don't... Here, give it to me.
Oh, no, I
She
don't
was
know
just...
what to do without
She was
it.
about to step on it now. Don't you? No wonder you're only 4 feet to 8 inches. You
Oh,
shouldn't
I smoke
smoke.
too
It
much.
stunts your growth.
Oh, that's too late
That's
now.
what my mother
Too
told
late
me.
now.
Do you have any brothers and sisters, Miss
Yes,
Cedar?
I have 5 sisters and 3 brothers.
Tall ones?
All tall, I'm the shorty.
You're the shorty. Are the youngest, are you?
Oh, no, I'm just in the middle.
Right in the middle. Well, you're all
4 older and 4 younger.
Mm-hmm.
Mm-hmm.
And they're in New Jersey.
That's right.
Most of your family are back in New Jersey.
They're all back there.
Mm-hmm. Well,
I have a friend out there from Westfield, New Jersey.
I hope they're hearing you back there.
I hope so. I have a friend out in the audience.
Oh, you have a friend back there. Well, I'm sure she's hearing you. Where is she?
Westfield, New Jersey.
Where is she?
There
Hello,
she is.
Westfield. Would you let me run the program?
Oh. Well, I just want to get something in for New Jersey. You see what I mean?
There's one gal I can lick. Well, honey, here's your wishing ring.
Oh, that's lovely.
Mm-hmm.
Beautiful.
We think so.
Thank you very much.
I'll put it on your finger.
Yes.
You don't feel a little loose there. That's an awful small hand.
Little girl, little Ann.
Yeah. All right, now make a wish, will you, Miss Cedar? You must have a wish.
All right, I have.
All right, what is it?
Oh, I have to tell you.
Oh, yeah.
Well, I tell you, I wish that my sister will get her home in California. Her husband's a veteran, and she just can't find a house.
Mm-hmm. And she's looking for a
She's
home.
looking for a home.
So many of them are.
Yes.
I think it'll kind of loosen up a little while.
I hope so.
I hope your sister gets her wish. It was mighty nice of you to wish for your sister.
I
You
did.
didn't
By
think of
golly.
yourself.
No, sir.
What size hose do you wear, Miss Cedar?
Oh, 8 if I can get them, but I have to take it in half and see how big they are.
Mm-hmm. See, what size are these? We have some ring clear nylons. These are 8s.
Oh, my goodness.
Yeah,
this
I
is
think
wonderful.
so. Is that an 8? Yeah.
That's an 8. That's
Isn't it an 8?
That's a 9.
What is it? It's a 9. I can't see it very well with my
That's
glasses
9.
on. Well, we'll just call it 8. And you
all
double
right.
them up, will you, honey?
I sure will.
Remember,
Thank you very
you'll
much.
find they're very fine nylons. They're ring clear. And to make them last, this is what you do.
Ivory flakes.
Ivory
I
flakes.
always use
There's
it.
some ivory flakes.
Thank you. Oh,
You're
that's wonderful.
You're all right.
Yes.
I'm glad she wished for her sister. That's how you got your nylon.
Thank you very much.
Wow, honey. We'll get you a size to fit. You're cute.
Well, that will about conclude the first portion of Breakfast in Hollywood, brought to you by Procter & Gamble's Ivory Flakes.
Ivory flakes, twice the wear. Ivory flakes, twice the wear.
Come on, let's hear it again. I like it.
Ivory flakes, twice the wear. Ivory flakes, twice the wear.
That'll be all. Bobby, will you come here, please? This is Bobby Filipino, ladies. This is something we've never done before. We've asked Bobby to... How are you, Bobby?
That's fine,
Good.
Mr. Breneman.
We asked Bobby to tell jokes and nobody can understand him, but I think this is one time they can understand you. You're going to sing Ivory Flakes, twice the wear.
All right.
All right.
Ivory flakes, twice.
There's no improvement. We might well try. Right. He even sings in Filipino. Thank you, Bobby. This next 15 minutes brings you greetings from the grand old Kellogg Company of Battle Creek, Michigan. Kellogg's, makers of Pep. Here's our good neighbor letter this morning coming from Minneapolis, Minnesota. It says, Dear Tom Breneman, there's a lady in Glenwood, Minnesota who loves young people, and she's Mrs. Arthur Klug. For years, Mrs. Klug has made it a point to attend all athletic activities in which the Glenwood High School participates. And for the past 23 years, she's entertained the athletic teams at big dinners. Whether they win or lose, the boys know they're going to have a big feed. And she is ma to all the boys in town. And during the war, when so many boys were overseas, she wrote letters and sent boxes to ever so many. She has scores of cards from boys who she had watched develop into manhood and on numerous occasions has advised and counseled them. I think she is worthy of being considered a good neighbor for her intense interest in her community and in the young people. Sincerely yours, Mrs. J.A. Tarrans, who lives at 4422 34th Avenue South in Minneapolis, Minnesota. And so this morning, our orchid goes back to Minnesota, Mrs. Arthur Glug in Glenwood, Minnesota. She has been made our good neighbor of the day. Come on, Corny. Here's Uncle Corny. Hello, Corny. How are you this morning?
Well, I feel awful good today. Fact is, I feel great.
Well, you look good, too.
Jumped out of bed this morning, I took a cold shower, and I brushed my hair down over my eyes.
You brushed your hair down over your eyes?
Yeah, I like to start the day off with a bang.
You certainly look funny.
Well, you should talk. Just look at that suit you're wearing.
What do you mean? It's a beautiful suit, Corny. Tailor who made it a very good fit, don't you think?
Yeah. I bet when your wife sees it, she's going to have one, too.
A suit?
No, fit.
Oh, no. I found that women don't appreciate the same things men do anyway, Corny.
Well, that's true. You know, women are too biased.
You think they're biased, huh?
Yeah, they're always biased this and biased that.
I think, Corny, you're just narrow-minded, that's all.
I am not.
I think you are. You are narrow-minded.
I'm not, and I can prove I ain't.
Now, how can you prove you're not narrow-minded?
Well, sir, you just ask any of these ladies, and they'll tell you your mind is just as thick as mine.
Have you got a joke for us this morning, Corny?
Yeah, that was it.
Okay, Corny. You stop by Cedric's and pick up the orchid. It goes to Mrs. Arthur Klug in Glenwood, Minnesota. You'll take care of it, won't you?
Yes, I'll see to it. Goodbye, everybody.
So long, Corny. See you Monday. Well, ladies, I'm certainly pleased, and I can't begin to tell you how many requests we've had for our orchid pins. And now, if some of you ladies missed up on hearing about them, I'll bring you up to date. These orchid pins are only for the listeners of this program, and when you wear this pin, it will show that you belong to our crowd. Help to recognize one another. Now, before I tell you how to get this pin, let me tell you what it looks like. It's in the shape of a lovely Armroy orchid we talk about in this program, and an exclusive design at that, made especially by the Kellogg Company for our listeners. This is no ordinary pin, I want you to know. It's quite dressy, made of metal in a soft, dull, silver-like finish. It's about 2 inches across, a really distinctive pin. And remember, you can't buy it anywhere. You can only get it through this program. And that's because the Kellogg Company wants you to have a souvenir of breakfast in Hollywood and wants you to get hep to pep. Kellogg's Pep, the sunshine cereal. Fresh, crisp, whole wheat flakes, good to eat, and also full of good whole wheat nourishment. So get Kellogg's Pep. It's a pip. You'll find out for yourself. And be sure to save your box tops because you'll need them to get your orchid pin. Here's all you have to do. Send 2 Pep box tops and 10 cents in coin, plus your name and address, plainly printed, to me, Tom Breneman, Box 96, Battle Creek, Michigan, not Hollywood. You got that, haven't you? Mail 2 Pep box tops and 10 cents in coin, plus your name and address, plainly printed, to Tom Breneman, Box 96, Battle Creek, Michigan. And we'll see that your orchid pin starts on its way to you quick. And when your pin arrives, if you're not entirely satisfied, return it to the Kellogg Company in Battle Creek, and your money will be refunded. We have somebody back there from Battle Creek. Who is applauding all the time back there? Are you from Battle Creek? Are you, sir? What is your name? Mildred Malore? Mr. Malore? Oh, your son from Battle Creek. Well, that's nice. You'll appreciate this. Here's a variety package of Kellogg's cereal. Take them back to Battle Creek. That's not carrying coals to Newcastle. I don't know. Now then, we're going to award our lovely California Armroy orchid. That was the hat I was looking for, Johnny. I knew I'd missed one. Who is the eldest guest this morning? It was a little lady down here. Where did I spot her? Who is the oldest this morning, please? Huh? 76. 76 is a start. 76. My goodness, you mean a 76-year-old will win this morning? We've had 90s and... Huh? 76 there. You 76. And you're 76. The ladies with the funny hats are 76. And she's 76. When were you 76?
January. I will be January.
Oh, you're not quite 76. You're 75, in other words. And when will you be 76?
Last March, and I'll be 77 the 13th day of March.
And you're 76. All right, we'll take the 2 76-year-olders this morning. We'll have to do. Would you step out here, please?
That's fine.
Who are you?
I'm Mrs. J. Jackman from Kansas City, Missouri.
Jackman?
Yes, sir.
Oh, come on, Miss Jackman. Now, you step out here. You take off that hat so we can see you, will you, Miss Jackman? You look so silly with that.
This hat
Hello there. Who are you?
Miss Jennings,
What's your first name?
Celestia,
Where are you from, Miss Jennings?
Whittier.
Well, come on, Miss Jennings. I want you to meet Miss Jackman. Mrs. Jackman? That's right. Step right over. There you are. Mrs. Jackman, this is Miss Jennings from Whittier.
So glad to meet you.
And you said you were from where?
Kansas City, Missouri.
Kansas City, Missouri.
And Tom, I bought this hat so I wouldn't have a double chin.
Well, it hasn't helped you.
Oh, no.
Take it off here now. It's a big, silly thing that these ladies are wearing here. Mrs. Gabby from Pennsylvania.
I must up my hair now.
Now, tell us a little something. When were you 76, Mrs. Jennings?
July.
In July.
This past.
Uh-huh. Well, then you're a little older, Mrs.
Yes, sir.
Jackman.
I was born the 13th day of March in 70.
Mm-hmm. You lived in Kansas City many years?
50.
Where were you born?
Indiana,
Mm-hmm.
Lebanon.
Lebanon, Indiana.
Yes, sir.
Uh-huh. Married in Indiana.
No, sir, I was married in Kansas City.
Yeah, well, that's right. Of course, that's about right. Mm-hmm. And you, Mrs. Jennings, what about you? How long have you lived in Whittier?
5 years.
5 years. Where were you born?
Iowa.
In Iowa. Where in Iowa?
Knoxville, Iowa.
Knoxville, and you spent many years there, is that
I
it?
did indeed.
Mm-hmm. How many years, for instance?
Oh, I just couldn't
Is
say.
Knoxville a pretty big place? What is the population?
Well, I don't remember. It's county seat of Marion County, but I do not remember. I have been from Iowa a long time.
Oh.
I've been here and there. I've lived in Omaha, Nebraska, and a lot of places.
But Mr. Jennings' business was what?
Contractor and carpenter.
Building contractor.
Yes.
And what did Mr. Jackman do?
He was a traveling salesman for van camps.
Van camps?
Yes, sir.
You didn't have to mention that, you know.
No. Well, they're out of business. You should work.
Van camps are out of business?
Yeah, the old company is.
I think you're a little wrong about that, Miss Jackman.
The old ones are all.
Well, maybe the old company, but there's a very prominent van camp company. But let's don't get into that.
No.
Kellogg's are paying for this program. Did you raise a family, Miss Jackman?
No, I didn't.
How about you, Miss Jennings? You have children?
Yes, I do. I have 3 sons.
3 sons. And where are they?
2 of them are in Whittier,
Mm-hmm.
and I have 2 daughters dead, 1 little boy dead. I have 6 children. My youngest son was in the service.
Oh, is that so? During the last war?
Oh, yes, he was overseas. 18 months.
You have grandchildren?
5.
5 grandchildren. And great-grandchildren?
None.
None. I see. Say, you're quite a laugher, Miss
Yes,
Jackman.
sir. I love to laugh.
Yes, sir. You're a doggone good audience. Do you know any funny stories you can tell over the
No,
radio?
I couldn't.
You don't tell funny stories, do you?
Well, I'm frightened now.
You're a little frightened now?
Yes, I'd rather not.
But you do tell a funny story occasionally, Miss Janet?
Oh, I might, but not now. This
All
month.
right. Maybe it's just as well, you think?
Could be.
Where did you get these hats, Mrs.
Well, I
Jackman?
bought that one this morning from the lady. She's made 500 of them, she tells me. And they wear them in Florida.
They wear those in Florida?
Yes, on the beach.
Oh, they're big beach hats.
500 and sold on the beach in Fort Lauderdale, Florida.
You what?
Made 500 of these hats and sold them down in Fort Lauderdale, Florida, about 5 years ago.
Oh.
And they're still going strong. They launder and they just do everything. They keep you from having a double chin.
That's why I bought mine.
They usually even come in here to peddle our hats now.
I brought one for you.
You what?
Mrs. Breneman. I brought one from Mrs. Breneman, but I sold it.
You bought one for my wife and you sold it.
I brought one for your wife, and I sold it, so I'll give you mine.
She was the one that won the $100 that she'd get on the radio.
Can I afford to give a few hats away?
Well, you might at least have kept the one that you brought for my wife.
Well, this lady...
What did you get for it?
$1.50.
Well, it belongs to Billy. Give it to me.
Oh, it's mine.
Huh?
It's mine.
The $1.50?
Well, a hat.
No, she sold it to you, Miss Jennings?
No, I sold it to this lady.
Oh.
This lady.
Oh, you sold it.
Take it off.
Huh? You mean
made
to
her take it off.
And you took the $1.50?
Yes, I took the $1.50.
Well, you know it belongs to me. The $1.50. Well, let me have it. Get it out. Just get it out. Where do you keep your... Oh, here it is. I'm going to take it, too. Okay, Johnny, there's $1, Connie. And there's a hat. There's 3 cents California sales tax. You're the oldest, I guess, Miss Jackman. There you are. Time is getting too short.
This is our 57th wedding anniversary today.
The Jennings are having their 57th wedding anniversary today. So happy you are. Stand up, Mr. Jennings. And Mr. Jennings. Thank you, and I hope you enjoy your flowers.
Thank you for letting me get on
You're
the air.
very welcome. Good luck, and come down to see us.
Thank
You
you.
stick around. We'll have something planned for the Jennings. Right now, we're going to have to kind of break it up. You get out your songs, won't you, folks? Sorry. I want to say first we're sending orchids to Mrs. Clara M. Gordon in Glendale and to Mrs. Nancy J. Ray in Hillman, Tennessee. They're celebrating their 100th birthdays today. As we leave the air, remember the Kellogg's Home Edition, the amazing story of America's most progressive rural community, told by the cornet storyteller. That will have to do it for now. Come on, out with your songs, folks. Johnny, you want your what? Oh, they want the kiss.
Oh, I never...
Johnny, sir.
Tom Breneman's Breakfast in Hollywood is brought to you transcribed at the same time every day, Monday through Friday, by Kellogg's Pep and Procter & Gamble's Ivory Flakes. And now stay tuned for Kellogg's Home Edition, heard over most of these same stations immediately following the next announcement.
Say, here's something we wish you'd think about the next time you open a package of Kellogg shredded wheat. We wish you'd notice how carefully the Kellogg Company has planned this cereal to please you. How fresh and plump and crisp those biscuits are. How they've put 15 in every box, and how every biscuit is made to fit the bowl, so nice and tidy in the dish. And last of all, and first of all, that wonderful nut-sweet flavor of real whole wheat. Kellogg shredded wheat. So fresh, so crisp, so good. This is ABC, the American Broadcasting Company.